Welcome to Sharing Tea with Dr. C, a podcast where women come together in a warm embrace to sip, share, and celebrate the connections that truly matter in life, finance, and planning. So pour yourself a comforting cup of tea, snuggle into your coziest spot, listen as you work or travel, and join us as we explore the heart of life's most meaningful connections. With Dr. C as your guide, we'll journey through topics that shape our paths, whether it's marriage, singlehood, communication, or financial planning. From buying your first home to setting cherished long-term goals. We're here to explore it all together in a nurturing and supportive space. Take a deep breath. Relax. And let's step into some wisdom together. This is Sharing Tea with Dr. C.
Good morning, friends. How are you? I've been missing you. And how's your week going, by the way? You're a little stressed, you're a little tired. Well, I'm so glad you took a few moments to share a tea with me, Dr. C. Please, whatever you do, share this link and don't forget to subscribe, okay? Have you ever thought of reinventing yourself? I know I have. And that's our discussion for today. But before we jump in, let's just have a moment of prayer, all right? Lord, help us to realize it's never too late to reinvent ourselves. And please show us how. Amen. The first question is, why do you want to reinvent yourself? Maybe you're stuck in a rut, or you have a lack of inspiration, or you're feeling older and invisible. Maybe you aspire to a career change, seeking more fulfillment out of life, seeking to build healthier habits, and there are many other reasons you might want to reinvent yourself. Now, reinventing ourselves does not mean forgetting the past, but using it and learning from it. Learn from your past and your past experiences to forge a new you. Have you ever felt you're too old to accomplish your dreams? Or have you felt like you don't have the necessary education to attain your goals or your career goals? Or have you thought, no one wants to hear what I have to say? Well, I felt too old to reinvent myself. After I retired, people told me, and it's true, if you're not careful, you'll start to feel invisible and worthless. I mean, you've been on this treadmill, this career, or whatever it is you were doing for however many years, and now you're stopped. Well, what are you going to do? And you used to dream, I'm going to sleep in late every single moment after I retire. You know what? I get to watch all my good shows as late as I want. I get to actually do the hobbies that I have been dreaming about doing. Well, you got all these, great plans. Oh, and I'm going to travel just everywhere. Oh, and I get to visit some relatives that I haven't seen in I don't know when. Then the day comes and, for a while, you're pretty excited. But then, at least with me, I started feeling, I'm really old. And then I felt invisible and really worthless. And thank God, some women I know told me, why don't you start a podcast? Because really, there are still women and men who need to hear from you and to gain your wisdom. So please, please, please consider it. And I was just so glad that I did. And I'm hoping and praying that I am imparting just a little something to you. You know, and then there's the issue of age and school. When I was a co-pastor, I used to tell our members all the time, listen, if you want to go back to school, do it. Get your GED, your associates, your bachelor's, your master's, even your doctorate. Do it. Well, I'm going to turn 30, 40, 50, 60. I said, honey, you're going to turn them ages anyway. You might as well have a piece of paper in your hand while you turning, okay? So I really am just humbled to say a lot of people did take that suggestion. So you can reinvent yourself. You really can. Now, with just a little encouragement and some forethought, let's see what you can do. Reinventing yourself is about embracing possibilities for growth. Let me repeat that. Reinventing yourself is about embracing the possibilities for growth. Are you ready to achieve your goals? You want healthier habits? You want to tap into your hidden talents? Well, maybe you want career advancement. Whatever your reasons for wanting a new you, you can do it. Okay, how to begin? Number 1, start with self-understanding. Listen, know that you're going to have to step out of your comfort zone. And many of us do not want to step outside of that safety net, okay? And that applied to me with these podcasts. Oh, and you have to face your fears. Oh my God, that was me. Number 2, define your core values. For example, if your core value is to connect with others in a deeper way, then set your goal accordingly. Number 3, ask yourself, what do you want to change? I wanted to change my feeling of uselessness. So I set a goal to share some of my experiences and pray that they help others. Number 4, be honest with yourself. If you're going to go back to school, are you really going to stick it out and finish? You gotta get real with yourself. Number 5, ask for help. Oh my gosh, in setting up this podcast, people truly, truly came to my aid. And there are especially 2 beautiful, talented, skilled, creative women who, oh my gosh, I just love and appreciate dearly, who have truly helped me. Number 6, don't let setbacks hold you down. Every time I get a little discouraged, I tell you, they just pump me right back up. Number 7, start small. I know I did. First, I started these podcasts once a month and just audio. And then these ladies said, come on now, it's time to do videos. And you know, and my daughters, you know, they're my fans too, you know. And they said, they're gonna forget about you. You gotta do it more than once a month. So now it's twice a month. If you're gonna go back to school, take one class first before you register for 4. Number 8, evaluate your progress and then adjust accordingly. Whether it's weight loss, positive thinking and growth, going back to school, career advancement, these same steps apply. You are going to have to be true to yourself and step outside of your comfort zone. Map out a plan and then stick to it. Well, before I say goodbye, allow me to leave you with 3 takeaways. Number 1, know that you'll have to step outside of all of that safety that you're feeling. Number 2, reinventing yourself is about embracing possibilities for growth. And number 3, stick to your plan, adjust accordingly, but you can do it. Well, I hate to say goodbye. And you know what? I'm so excited, let me tell you. The next podcast in a few weeks is going to be with a special guest, Dr. Simone, the self-esteem guru, okay? So I'm very excited to have her join me. So you'll hear more about it, but it's in a couple of weeks. Tell your friends, share this link, and be sure to subscribe, all right? And thank you so much for taking time out to sip a little tea with me, Dr. C. Bye-bye. See you in a few weeks.